Where's your station at? It's about 900 feet away, up the street. When we call these guys in, they have to be able to fold into what we are doing in the school. And that's what we're going to be talking about, is how this interoperable side of the communications actually works. And so as we jump into this, we're going to be talking about incident management within the school. We're going to be talking about rolling in the outside resources. We are going to be on these radios nonstop today because we can, but in a different manner. We're going to be doing the scripting of incident management. You can actually script the first 2 minutes of any show.
I've been in the district for 12 years. Seen lots of different opportunities as far as safety. And I think just, even though we are a small district, I think somebody said making sure the left hand and the right hand always know what's going on. I think just refining communication is really critical for us.
My name is James C. I'm one of the school resource officers here. I have about 10 years traditional law enforcement. The rest has all been federal law enforcement through the military for myself for about 22 years now. And what I hope to get out of this training is just basically open communication lines so everybody knows exactly what to do in case we have an emergency we need to patch the radio system.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is Kim McKenna. I am at the north parking lot at the bus loop, and we have a bus car accident. And then I'm establishing command at this same location. Or we have that, and I'm establishing command in the main office conference room.
Just the key point is let us know where you want us at, you know.
Yeah.
When we normally get called out to a scene, we go to the front door no matter what. You know, if you don't want us there, you got to make sure to tell us somewhere else. They told us where to go at this scenario, but I mean, in general, it's really important to let us know where we need to be.
But what you guys are going to do now is you're going to start from the beginning. And you're going to do the exact same radio traffic you did. Exactly the same radio traffic. But then you're going to add the assignments to it, okay, for each member of the team. And if there's just not that much going on, say, okay, Amy, I need you to stay right where you are for now. I know where you are. Stay right where you are so I know I can use you here in a minute. If you've got everybody who has assignments, get them to where you need them to be. That's what comes next. Any questions?
Kristen, would you go ahead and call 911? Nelson, if you could come to the main office, meet me here.
This is Kristen, copy that, calling 911.
This is Nelson, I copy that and I'm on my way.
Incident Command, this is South Adams County Engine 23. We're responding to your location. Can you give us a current update and exactly where you would like us to respond to?
Copy. Yep, we have a gang fight in the main entrance of the school, approximately 72nd and Quebec Parkway. You can respond on the south side of Quebec. It looks like it's moving across the street to the Circle K.
I see Engine 23, South Adams, I copy. Confirm that the fight is moving south across the street, and do you have CCPD on scene with you?
We're coming from the south, coming up Quebec, and we need to know where your incident is and where you want it staged.
All crisis team members, including myself, have established command in the main office conference room. Please turn east on 72nd into the parking lot, come through the front doors of the high school. You will be directed to the main office conference room at that time.
Here's where it could get potentially dangerous. I like a sitter as my incident commander because they parked and I know where they're going to be. My wanderers get dangerous because when you call command of a show, and I know you two, I've been watching you all morning long. What are you two going to be doing if you're in command? What are you going to be doing? You're going to be going everywhere. And you said you set up command at a parking lot. You said you had it in a room, whatever it was. If that's where you told me command was, if that's where you said command was, you better be there when I come looking for you. And I'm not telling you when I'm coming.
Emergency, emergency, emergency. This is Jen. I'm in the cafeteria. I have a stabbing. I have established incident command. Crisis team, what are your locations?
This is Leah, I'm in the community room.
This is Kathy, I'm in the media center.
No, I'm in my office.
This is Dobbs. I'm on the playground.
Officer Ortega, could you please contact the police? Janelle, if you could, please come into the conference room so that way we can script this event.
Copy, on my way.
If you can maintain the front doors of the building to make sure that this person does not come in the building.
On my way.
When we're coming in, I want to know a lot of, I want to do some basic information. I want to know who, what, when, where, why. I want to know who's involved. Okay, I got a car, I got a bus. Why? They had a crash out in front. When? Happened 20 minutes ago, it happened 10 minutes ago, it happened right in front of me.
Right.
And then that's kind of what I'm trying to get at, is because I need to figure, as I'm rolling down, basically making sure I don't crash my police car into a wall or somebody pulling out in front of me, is I am formulating in my head my response. Where are we gonna set the perimeter up? Who do we need? Who do I have to call? Who do I have to let my dispatcher know? Do I need more cops? Do I need more firefighters? Do I need more paramedics? How many people are injured? That's the stuff that's going on before I even roll up on the scene. Then when I roll up on the scene, I take a look at it and say, okay, this is pretty close to what they told me, or it's like, this is not what they told me, this is something completely different. And then we have to just change around. That's it. And, you know, I want, in a shorter period of time, as much information as you give me, and that's pretty much it. You take a breath, and if you can give me the information in one breath, then you know what, you're good to go.
Knowing everything we've talked about here since 8:30 this morning, we've talked about radio comm, we've talked about the managing the incident, some of those techniques, the script of literally the first 32 seconds of a show, of how far you can get in 32 seconds if you know what to say. What do we know right now that we did not know when we walked in the door at 8:30 this morning? And we'll just start over here with you guys. If anything, what do you guys know right now that you didn't know at 8:30 this morning when you walked in?
For the fire side, knowing that we have a direct line of communication with the school through
Yeah.
the radio system.
Absolutely, real time. No delay, no third party. I'm talking to that person. That's excellent. What do you have right now, if anything, that you might not have had at 8:30 this morning?
I think the first 3 words going over the intercom, the emergency, 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 is establishing that this is a legit response.
This is a real deal.
Yeah.
I need your attention here. That's great, because we just don't have the tones that we get. But you can get a command of it in seconds if you just know how to do it. Great.
Yeah.
Dean.
Thought it would be easy with staff and outside resources, but it's not. It's going to take some time to communicate and work well with one another.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Slide over here to Hanson's.
I think just knowing what to say and how to get everybody involved as quickly as possible to get it handled.
Absolutely. And if you guys are evacuating over here, activate school safe. Get on the radio and say, look, we're coming. So like your scenario, we thought the whole school was coming. Turns out it was 7 people. Let us know that. And vice versa. If we got to use you guys, we've got the ability to talk real time. And have it coordinated with everybody, transportation, everybody, which is great. Good. That's a great one.
I think for me, interacting with these 2 guys, local firefighters, getting to know them, hearing things from their perspective has been very valuable.
Yeah, that's invaluable for sure. You got them sitting right here. It's Tony and Dean, for crying out loud. We'll show up and say, hey, go get a sandwich afterwards. Cool.